Perfect timing. Shout out Shador. They say that patience is a virtue, but what if the wait breaks you? What if the silence makes you question if heaven heard what you prayed through? See, we want blessings with no delay, the calling without the climb. But God doesn't rush masterpieces. He operates outside of time. You think that you're stuck, but you're really being stationed, not denied, just divine delay for a purpose beyond your imagination. You see, he's the author and the architect, the one who maps the seasons. So if you're in a valley, there's a reason, and a reason ain't treason. We serve a God who moves in silence, but shows up with precision. A God who does not miss, even in your indecisions. So don't curse the closed doors. They were never yours to open. And don't mourn what's missing. That absence might be his token, for he has made everything beautiful in its time. So maybe the wait was the blessing, not the climb. I don't know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to get that off. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta just get that off, man. So at the end of the day, this guy, man, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Perspective Podcast. We're here to change your perspective.
And inspire your perspective.
You right. You right. Inspire your perspective and elevate your mindset. You right. Talk to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta change nothing. I'm here to inspire.
Yeah.
Boom.
Change is up to you.
The change is up to you in the right time. I think the reason why Perfect Timing was such a pivotal moment for us and why we had to speak about it is because in anything in the wrong time, whether good or bad, is at your detriment. You really have to believe and have the understanding that certain doors got to be closed.
Not necessarily at our detriment.
Talk to me.
It's like it's a blessing no matter what.
True.
Anything wrong time.
Yeah.
Is
but
for
I mean
the
the right thing at the wrong time I saw it as different, but you're right. It is the right thing. You're right. Boom.
That's how we feeling. Like
you're right. You're right.
It's up to us.
It's up to you and how you want to view it. You know what I'm saying? Because everything could be viewed differently by the perspective that you want to see it as.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so because of that, it's having the understanding that, God doesn't make no mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Everything that he does is for a rhyme and for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And for a season that's in your life. Certain things is supposed to be in your life at a certain time and certain things aren't. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's you're not the one. You're not the author. You don't need to know the next thing until you go through it. You know what I'm saying? It's like reading a book. I don't know what happens in chapter 4. I haven't got there. I'm still on chapter 2. Yeah. And don't try to over anticipate and have overthinking, thinking maybe I got it. Maybe I can.
Yeah.
No, live in that moment. Live in the present day, because whatever time you're in is perfect timing. Whatever moment that God places you in is perfect timing for where you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And I think that shows up so many times in our life.
Yeah.
And the only time that you feel inadequate or you feel like, well, woe is me and why am I not where I'm at or why am I not where everybody else is at, is when you compare yourself to everybody else, and that becomes a thief of your own joy. So really having the understanding of God knows when he's supposed to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? We said in another episode, God, when you pray for something, God sends you the package. Don't think he ain't hearing you. Don't think the heavens don't rejoice when they hear your voice praying for something. He's not a God that doesn't want to give you what he wants to give you. But what he does is he sends it to you. He just doesn't tell you when it's getting delivered. You ever got an Amazon package and they don't tell you when it gets delivered? You know what I'm saying? So now every day,
Jeff, but don't do that.
Every day now you're looking outside, you're waiting, you're like, well, when is it? When is it coming? You're anxious for it. And you might miss out on so many other opportunities because now you're anxious for that one package. Where that? I don't see it. God has sent you the package. He doesn't tell you when it delivered, but when it delivers, it's always perfect timing. When it's delivered, it's always in good condition. When it delivered, it always is there for your blessing if you want to see it that way. You know what I'm saying? Or you could look at it and say, well, where's my package? My package didn't come tomorrow. Damn, man, forget this. I'm going to go do whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
Nah. Be diligent. Be steadfast. Yeah. Do the things that is going to be beneficial for you, that when you get the package, man, you ready to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I have the opposite problem. I don't think it's like me, oh, God, where's that next thing? Like, where's that? I think it's me, oh, God, I'm not even focused. I think it's things that leave, I have trouble letting go of. So it's not even me looking at the future. It's like this ability to shed away from the past and be like, this is the time. And like it's happening for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And if you feel that upgrade, if you feel that need to compare, like you said before, looking at others, it's because you've been holding on. You've been in a rut. You feel as though you're in a rut, you know, because when you're really moving in accordance with, however you want to say it, the flow of life, God's will, you know, when you're moving in accordance with that, you never look at someone else and think they're ahead of you, because you know you're right on schedule. We're in your flow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
in your divine purpose or blessing.
Yeah. Like my struggle in the battle has always been holding on to too much things that should have been let go and realize it's the perfect time now to do something different or to switch over to.
I think you said it perfectly, and even when you said, you know, certain things gotta leave.
Yeah.
You know, and even that's perfect timing. You know, I'm a person that I don't take people leaving well. If I love you, I don't take your absence of you well. I've just been like that. It takes me a while, and having the understanding that even when someone leaves, even when something leaves, still knowing that it's perfect, it's in the perfect timing that it needed to happen in. And God is not finished with you. If you still have breath, then He isn't finished with you. Everything that He has created has been in perfect timing. That he has His hand over you the whole time. You know, live in that, understand that, have faith in that. And maybe that's the hardest part.
The faith.
To have faith in something that you're like,
1,000%.
But I thought I was supposed to. I thought you were supposed to stay. I thought I was supposed to keep that a lot longer.
That's right. I don't think it is. I thought I was supposed to.
No, but I'm saying you have those thoughts.
Yeah.
Where you feel like you know what you need in that moment, in that season of your life.
Yeah. For me, maybe it's not an I'm supposed to, but it's more of a thought of, what am I gonna do without it? You know what I'm saying? Like, not that I'm not supposed to, but what else is there? And that's why when you said faith is the biggest thing, that I resonate with that, because that's what you need in that moment. You have nothing and just have faith that something's coming. You know, that like Amazon package is on its way. You know, and that's the hardest thing.
To every day, you ordered it on Sunday, you're expecting it on Monday.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, and then it don't come, and now you like, what?
Yeah.
And now you're waiting for Tuesday, and you're like,
you're questioning.
What? Huh?
Yeah.
Wednesday comes around, you like, man, forget this. I don't need this.
Yeah.
Thursday comes around, man, I'm never ordering from these people again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Call the customer service.
Instead of saying, I got faith that it'll get delivered. You know what I'm saying? I think not even a big, but I remember when I ordered something online and the strike happened where all the postal services was down. And I remember ordering it, and I was expecting it to come in on that Wednesday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Services went down. Now I'm like, so where's my package? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I remember checking the mailbox every day. Like, fam, you know me.
I remember this.
You know exactly what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Checking the postal service every day. Even though I hear on the news they're on strike. They're not sending nothing. I'm like, nah. They gonna send mine. They gonna get mine in. And I remember even when they said that the strike was over, I'm there looking at the mailbox multiple times, like, so where's my package? Why didn't it come in as soon as you guys? Because it's still a delay, but it wasn't. It was, even though that there was a delay, it's still, when it finally I was able to obtain it, it was perfect timing that I needed it. I needed the product. I think it was like the next day I needed it. You know what I'm saying? And I got it the day before. It still came at perfect timing. You know. And it's really having faith in God and saying, even when I don't know when you're going to deliver the blessing, even when I don't know when you're going to deliver the healing or deliver the perspective, the inspiration that I need to be able to move forward in whatever I'm going through, right? Even when I don't know, I still have faith in knowing that because you love me, you don't want me to be without it. But you need it. You need me to be in a certain space. And so sometimes there's a delay, and the delay doesn't mean that it's going to be different, that you're going to be different, or the product is going to change. The delay is saying that I'm giving it to you when it's in the right season and time, that you are able to obtain it and get the most out of it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I think the thing about what he's giving you, what makes it so much harder in real life, like your analogy holds true, but what makes it so much harder in real life is you don't know what the package is, you know? And that's what makes that belief in it's coming. You don't even really have an idea of what that is. Yeah. You have no idea of what that is, bro. And when it comes, you got to be ready.
And I'd say this, you don't even know the things that you haven't even prayed about that God has already sent you.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yes, I've prayed for certain things that I'm asking God for, but there's certain things I haven't even prayed for that He sent.
That is here.
That is here, that you aren't even diligent in grasping or taking hold of, take it for granted.
Yeah.
And so why would He trust you with more if you haven't even been able to handle what's been in front of you?
And that's why, I think that's the best thing you can do in the moment of, you're holding on to past and you're not too sure about the future, so you're holding on to past. That's all you have now is the present that we got to worry about.
And don't play with the present.
Yeah, that's all you got right now. So it's just
don't play with the present.
Be in the moment and take advantage of what you can do in the moment, and hope you're making the right decisions. Follow your, that internal guide, because, golly, you're no other choice, really. You can't do the past. Yeah. The future's super uncertain. Yep. And so it's just you got to rock with the present.
Let me read a scripture, and then I'll give my synopsis on it, because I think when we talk about playing with the present, when we talk about playing with God's divine timing and his perfect timing over our life, there's certain things that when you have understanding of and have faith of, it makes everything become clear. You know what I mean? I remember at 20, I didn't know what life was gonna be like at 25. I wasn't there yet. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know the blessings that I needed.
You have an idea, but you just got to focus on now.
Fam, as a kid, I thought 25, I'm married, 2 kids, happy home, traveling the world, retired at 30. You know what I'm saying? You have your daydreams. You be thinking, you know what I'm saying? No go so. You know what I'm saying? But everything has happened in the perfect season. You know what I'm saying? And even when you go through those hard moments in your life and those moments where you don't know if you're going to make it out, you know what I'm saying? Having the faith and having and still being steadfast and knowing, man, He got me. He got me through it all. So scripture is coming out of Ephesians 3 verse 11. It says that He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart. Yet one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end. No one can fathom. No one can understand what God has done from the very beginning of time to the end of time. Nobody has understanding of his perfect timing until you walk through it and realize, oh, whoa, he had a plan the whole time. It's like a thriller. You know what I'm saying? You watch a thriller, you don't know what's happening next. Your anticipation, you're in anguish, you're in confusion. I don't know what's gonna happen now. Are they gonna give me a jump scare, or are they give me more flesh to the movie? Are they gonna give me more meat to what they're trying to give me? Are they gonna give me more substance? What is it? And you don't have understanding of it until you get to the end of the movie and you realize, oh my God, everything happened in perfect unison. Everything happened in perfect timing. Everything happened when it was supposed to happen to make me feel the way that I'm supposed to feel. It did what it was supposed to do. That's movies. That's life. That's life. Yeah. You know what I mean? So many times we go through what we go through and we're asking God, man, why haven't you stepped in? Why did you allow this to happen? Why did you make me go through this? Why? Instead of saying,
why not me? That's why
I'm built for this.
I love Westbrook's Why Not, bro. It's such a powerful message, bro. Why not? Why not me? All this stuff happened, bro. I'm literally helping your point. Yes, this nigga just Westbrook.
Yeah, Westbrook is sorry. You just say Westbrook. I was like,
he started a Why Not movement, Why Not Foundation. Y'all need to support. But yeah, it's just a powerful message.
Link in the bio.
Yeah. Link in the bio. But I remember first seeing it, I was like, that's hard because you do feel like, why me at times, and why is this happening to me? But flipping the mentality to be, why not me?
Yeah, why not?
I'm built for this.
I'm major,
bro.
I'm major.
Nothing minor about me, man.
Nothing minor about me. I'm major. So why not me? Why not? When God is ready to give out blessings, don't you ask for them? So why not when there's hardships, when there's things that you're going through, when people leave your life, when people disrespect you, when people might not love you the same, or you feel like they don't, or you feel like you're lonely, or you feel like you're inadequate, whatever it is, you gotta still look to God and say,
in your perfect plan, in your perfect unison of what you've been able to create. Because if you are a perfect God, and because you are a perfect God, you've created the heavens and the earth, and you have orchestrated everything to be in the right place and time, and we perverted it. We changed the complexity of what life was supposed to be. We changed what it was supposed to be. The Garden of Eden was perfect. There was no sin. There was no rigmarole and death, and there was nothing but perfection. We came in there and destroyed it.
Not us.
Adam and Eve.
Not even us. It was the serpent.
Eve.
It was the serpent. The serpent did it. So I think there's a nature of us that has a proclivity for good, but also like we fall into the temptation.
We do.
We have a proclivity good and have temptation around us constantly, and that's why that story is so powerful.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not us, bro. We didn't do that.
Eve.
Not even Eve, bro. Not even Eve, man.
You know, you always just blame Eve. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Women. I just, you know what I'm saying? But just having understanding of, man, everything's gonna happen in the right time, and you can stress about it. You can get down on yourself for it. You can feel whatever you want to feel and go through those emotions. Those emotions are valid. You know what I'm saying? I think we've all gone through it where we question ourselves. We've questioned God. We've questioned existence. We've questioned our purpose. We've questioned the plan that He might have. But what I've begun to realize and have understanding of and have faith through is knowing that even when I question His plans for my life, He has already gone through the plot, plan, purpose, rhyme, and reason. He has thought it all out. It's all written down. He knows how it's going to end. Now, it's up to me to decide whether I want to go with His perfect plan or whether I want to do my own thing and find out find an eternity without Him.
The other way, yeah.
The other way. But the choice is mine. The choice is ultimately yours to make. You know what I'm saying? So just because He delivers the blessings at the perfect time doesn't mean that you can't pervert it, or mess it up. But it does mean that it's up to you to be diligent in what He has already given you, the blessings that He has already shown you, right? The things that He's already sent as an Amazon package, and maybe your front porch is already filled up with all these packages you haven't even got outside to look at, open up, and look at the blessings that He's given, because you're still waiting for that package that you prayed for. That you're like, well, God, I know you gave me all of this, you gave me all of that, but I'm still waiting for that one. I just need that one package. All of what He's given you. Look at the blessings. It's like Christmas. It's like waking up on Christmas Day, seeing all these gifts, and then saying, so where's the toy I asked you for?
GTA 6, bro?
Oh my gosh.
Where's GTA 6? It's like, the new
Where's GTA 6?
Where's
That's
GTA
a great
6?
point. Yeah. Yo,
So, can you say
made
The
my
Rock?
whole thing.
Can you say The Rock?
Yeah, I guess. If you
like,
look at it that
man,
way, yeah,
see what you're saying.
yeah, I'd be mad too. Forget all these Christmas gifts. Give me
like-
GTA 6. Can you get it to me?
Can we work on
Yeah,
that?
give me
Yeah.
send that. You know what I'm saying?
like it.
Next day delivery. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
We gonna be there.
I pay for Prime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Everything in His perfect timing, everything in His will. You know, I wasn't there for the beginning of creation. You weren't either, and so trusting in somebody that was, trusting in something that was there from the very beginning. And that's difficult, to have faith in something that you cannot see, but you're here. And that was perfect in its complexity, you know, like taking the odds of you even being here, from how much sperm to even your parents getting together, you know what I mean? Or your like, you know what I mean? Like all
There's
of these
so many
things. You could have died at childbirth. You could have died riding a bike. So many things happened that had to have worked for you to be here today, right? Perfect planning, perfect timing. You know what I mean? And having that faith that it's like, if I'm still here, there's a purpose for me being here. There's a rhyme and a reason for me being here. I've already overcame 100% of the battles that I faced. 100% of the Goliaths that I looked at, I already defeated. So nothing about me is minor. I'm major, bruv. I love that. Nothing about me is minor. Everything is in perfect time, and everything is when it's supposed to happen. I'm major. You know what I'm saying? And He loves me enough to make sure that I'm where I need to be.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So y'all know y'all got Roman here with you.
You got Josh.
Like, he always wants to wait. He always wants to wait.
Joshua.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that every Wednesday, we going to give you guys a new perspective to inspire you and inspire your week. We just want to see greatness come from you. We want to see determination. We want to see the faith. And we want to see you have understanding of the timing that you're in, the season that you're in, and understand that even when you're going through hardships, even when you're going through times that you might not know what's next for you, know that he has a plan and a purpose, that everything that he gives you is in perfect timing. You see what I'm saying? Don't ever, ever, ever allow other people to take you off of course or get you out your body to make you feel like you aren't it. You are him, you are her, you are whoever you say that you want to be. You know what I'm saying? With the asterisk. I want you to know that greatness is over your life. Success is over your life. You know, we love you. We're proud of you and we're praying for you. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode, you know, where we're here to really just inspire your perspective.
And elevate your mindset.
We love y'all, man. Perfect timing. Y'all know what it is. Just like that. Right?